This is Temi TV, Temi Quotes. If you want to follow me on YouTube, I I just wanted to bring to your attention what's happened with the footballer called Zuma, and I've just come back to my desk, still working. Come back to my desk, and I've just seen on the news that called Zuma has had his cards taken away by the RSPCA. Now, if you don't know what the RSPCA is, the RSPCA is the it's a kind of charity. So I'm going to Google the meaning. So it's a charity that they kind of they take save innocent animals. So they're like the social workers for animals. So anyway, the good thing is that they've had Kodzuma's cats taken away from him as a result of the video where he was kicking and throwing shoes and whatsoever on the animals. Now, the purpose of this video is just to kind of bring to your attention that the way we treat pets, the way we treat our animals, our dogs back in Africa, back at home, is the way we also treat ourselves. And this is something that people like us, people like me, have been campaigning for a long time now. You need to be less aggressive in nature to people that, people that work for you or people that run errands for you, the way you speak to them, the way you behave to them. So, Kodzuma in this instance, the way he behaved to his animals, to his pets, shows the kind of person that he actually is. And I am so happy. I am so glad that he's had his cats taken away from him. He's had those innocent animals because the cats can't fight for themselves. You've got to look at it from the perspective that these animals are innocent. They can't fight for themselves. Somebody has to stand for them. And this is why we have the RSPCA. And shout out to the RSPCA. You're doing a really good job, rescuing dogs, rescuing cats, horses that have been abandoned and ill-treated by humans. So I just want to say well done to you guys. You're doing a really, really fantastic job. And I'm so happy that he's been fined £250,000 as well for what he has done to his pets. And this should be a lesson for and not just the Africans, this is everybody now. This should be a lesson for everyone, particularly our African men and our African women as well, that the way we treat people, the way we treat our animals, the way we treat our pets is the same way we're going to treat human beings around us. It's the same way we're going to treat children. This is what you do in Africa. You do to children in Africa, and you think it's okay, it's appropriate to just be hitting them around the head or throwing slippers at them or, punching their head against the wall. All those kind of inhumane behaviors. That's even the cavemen. I don't think the cavemen would have treated their little ones or their pet animals the way some of us would treat, And I'm saying this because there's been a lot of social media videos where you see, maybe you'll see a nanny abuse a little child. They will slap the child around the face, hit the child on the head, push the child, and things like that. And we think it's acceptable because these things they're not penalized back home in Africa. They're not penalized. People are getting away. And even here, even some people in this country still encourage behaviors like this. They'll tell you, if you were back in Africa, when your mother give you one round the back, then you'll be able to come back to your senses. And making reference to serious level abuse. So anyway, this video is just to bring to your attention that we need to be treating ourselves well. We need to treat our pets. If you've got a pet, if you cannot look after your pet, if you cannot be kind to your pet, if you cannot be generous and lovely and affectionate to your pet, do not have one. You don't need to have a pet. You don't need to have a pet. You can be by yourself, listen to music, play games, have your PlayStation so that when you get mad and you want to lose your temper, you can throw your PlayStation outside in the back garden or throw it against the wall or whatever you want to do. But please do not treat pets, in an aggressive manner. Pets are animals. They're little companions. They're innocent companions. They don't know anything. They don't have anybody to stand for them. So if you can't treat a pet nicely, do not keep one. Don't keep one. If you're giving one as a gift, ring up the RSPCA or anybody and give it away. Say, unfortunately, I can't keep this animal. So anyway, yeah, so I'm so glad, I'm happy that he's been fined £250,000. And this is a lesson to people who treat pets, but not just pets, it's also children. And this is the point I'm trying to bring out, that the same way we treat our pets, your pet is a reflection of who you are. Or the way you treat your pet is a reflection of who you truly are. So the way you treat, an innocent animal that has nobody or nothing to stand for it except you, it's a true reflection of who you are. So let's treat our pets with respect. And if you can't treat your pet with respect, if you cannot, you feel you're not emotionally stable enough to keep a pet, do not buy one, do not have one. Okay, so that when they do something, when they mess about with the cushions, or they mess about with the throw pillows on your bed or your duvet, and they scatter everywhere, if you can't take it, then please, what you need to be doing is to be giving that pet away to somebody who can actually tolerate that type of behavior that they show. I hope I've kind of made sense. This video is being sponsored by www.twilight-therapy.co.uk. And if you've got any children with any emotional need, or who are struggling with their education and they need to talk to somebody to give them a boost, a drive, and some motivation, go to twilight-therapy.co.uk, and one of our practitioners will be able to provide them with some support. Okay. I hope you guys have listened. You've enjoyed listening to me today. Thank you. Bye.